Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to DiRT Showdown. Let's continue. We're making progress through Champion, and then we'll take a little bit of a break after we do Champion if we have enough time in this recording, and we will move on to the Joyride section, the free play section, and try some more of that. I've hit a stopping point, it seems, on this style of car with the big van, and I don't know why that would be the case. So this is a standard crash demolition derby thing. The thing to know about this area is these big wheels are solid and they will crash into them. So we want to get as many points as possible without getting destroyed ourselves and without crashing. There's a little bit of mud on the ground. It's a little bit more difficult to find somebody to hit.
Loads of cars got dragged into that one.
The skin on this car is an AMD ad. Of course, I'm using an NVIDIA graphics card. Sad to say, NVIDIA GeForce video cards are just what they program games to, particularly considering the Xbox One X and the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 all have a NVIDIA standard type architecture, and even the Nintendo Switch, while it has a older chip that's a more established architecture, it too is NVIDIA. So the only people that particularly are hot right now on Anthem on cards are people that are cryptocurrency mining, and even at that point I think that may have changed away from using video cards to using something else. I'm not even sure what they're using now.
Taking off the wing mirrors. We're now in double points time.
Right.
Slam.
I want to destroy somebody. I've got double points.
Listen to the metal scream with joy.
But I'm about to die, so I'm about to get destroyed, not destroy anybody else.
This one is done.
Fifth place, which I think is going to be bad unless I can bring it up in the second round, because if I don't get at least third place, we're going to have to redo something and get some position. This game is incredibly easy. You just have to get third, second, or first. No, there's just a simple achievement that really doesn't matter. Wow, and this is the same location, but now it's nighttime and the center is just a big dirt dome, which I kind of like that idea. It's simplistic, certainly, but it has something cool about it. Like, literally, it probably only took 5 minutes to make this map. Well, I'm probably exaggerating there, but it's not something we've seen before, and I have to applaud being new. About to get destroyed. That was an epic way to be destroyed. Just double T-boned.
They rear-ended them. It's like watching two cars drive into each other. Oh wait, they are.
I kind of wish there was a challenge mode where there was a car in the middle of a stage that was like tied down and you had to destroy it
Side impact.
to complete level of destruction
Being traded.
in a certain time frame. Because clearly this game has
Between the eyes.
a decent level of detachable parts. But it's hard to get a car down to that point.
Who needs bumpers?
And get spun around. The car I'm in right now is not particularly well suited. It's not really suited for this, even though the stats seem to say that it is. Everybody's gunning for everybody.
Precision strike. Yes. It's double points time. If they play it right, anyone can take the victory.
Ideally, you'd want to get many cars down to the point of almost being destroyed, and then taking one out when you can.
That's it. Awesome drive.
That really is messed up. So, what do we get at the end? Here's an unnecessary screen. And we're in first place. The game heavily favors you. Another 20,000 cash one. And I almost assume you would get the... I'm almost certain you would get the 20,000 the second time if you just played the race the second time. So if you needed extra money for some reason, I think that's totally doable. Let's see. Interesting kind of cars. Eliminator. So I don't know if this is like an elimination, you have to be in first place, or if this is a destroy cars.
This is a real fight for survival. When that tire reaches zero, the slowest driver will be eliminated. The last driver
Oh, so it's called Eliminator, not Elimination.
Who's it gonna be first?
It's gonna be me if I'm not careful.
They need to hit it. Eliminated. Foot meets pedal brings awesomeness. Eliminated.
I've got no traction on these tires. I'm sliding all over the place.
And they are out.
And I was eliminated in 6th place. And that's one of 2 rounds, so unless I get first in this, I kind of need to get first to just be certain of even getting 3rd place.
The timer is running, and the back of the pack is looking close. Anyone could be eliminated.
The sun's in my eyes. I'm at the end. Wow. I'm done.
That's 6 cars still standing.
So 6th and 7th. That puts me in 6th position. Which we might as well take it. Still gives you money. Still lets you move forward. Well, it doesn't actually let you move forward. Because we didn't get a pole position. This one and this one are holding us back. So we'll try this kind of car. More skins. More skins than you'd really want. They seem to be in alphabetical order too, because you run into the same 3 or 4 at the end. Which that would make sense. And if I pick these kind of cars, everybody else picks these kind of cars. Which I imagine could break some of the computer's AIs if they have to drive a car that they're not really suited. I'm about to be eliminated again.
Eliminated. A turn for the worst. Ouch.
Gonna get eliminated again.
Eliminated.
Wow, we've hit a difficulty spike with the RASA Eliminator Challenge.
Go! Final round. Here we go.
I'm noticing that when I start on tracks now, I'm not getting anything like a boost or anything. In fact, I'm accelerating rather slowly, it feels like. I should probably try not to hit things.
Eliminated.
We are very much boxed up.
And they're out of here.
This is a difficult race.
They need to get going.
I get passed by one more person and I'm out.
Eliminated. Punch it, people.
Now all I need to do is not crash and not get passed.
Eliminated.
Was I in 4th? Wow. I thought I was down to 2nd. And that leaves me in 5th place. And I think I need 3rd. And also I'm short on cash, so I can't buy anything new. Battle Sea, Riverside Freestyle. Here we go. Trick Rush. This is gonna be a tough one too.
Go! So they are the artists, and the tarmac is their canvas, and the car is the paintbrushing, and I've been hanging hanging out too long next to the fuel tanks. Whoa.
And see, trying that is a waste. Come on, just continue to destroy things and do some donuts and see if we can get these donuts to
30 seconds left.
to get more points. Run tighter to hit these things. I'm in third place right now. If I could go and
we're done.
alright, third place, good enough. All I guess I need to do now is in round 2 not ruin this. Smash, 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 smash. Come on, skid. Donuts. I see a donut this way. Like, trying to do the donuts twice is a waste of time. Go for the smashes. Man, I am just crashing into things. I would be doing a lot better to just focus on just focus my energies on smashing things. And I'm in a terrible position.
Generating smoke like you wouldn't believe.
I have 30 seconds to go. I am like nowhere close. I'm driving backwards. Oh, this is too big of an area. This is part of the problem here. How am I supposed to make a donut around this? They would really want some tight donuts. Yeah, that's gonna take some real planning. Did I perhaps get lucky enough to be in third place? Fourth place? Nope. And I was already at 4th place. Oh, this is getting pretty pathetic. How about we just go back to something like none of these can even be upgraded. So theoretically that handling is the best, but I don't think it is. I think this is probably the best.
Go! They needed delve deep to put together a rad run.
And the control here just feels so much better.
And they've got bronze in the bag.
Alright, I've already got bronze in the bag, so if I can just smash a little bit more.
30 seconds left, and they've secured 2nd.
Let's come back this way. Smash some more of these. I've got 10 seconds. I'm just gonna have to hope.
And it's over.
So that controlled a lot better, but I'm not sure that saves me in the next round. All we need is 3rd.
Go!
Let's just get out of this. So this is a mess. Smash, 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 smash. And there's nothing over here to even for there to be a reason there to be there. And there's nothing in this factory section, I assume. Keep going. And the thing is, I don't even really know like how to use the go back in time and try it again factor. I know there's a button that's supposed to let you do that, but I don't know how to use it.
They're doing it all out there. 30 seconds to go. Just going with the flow.
20,000 donuts. Just keep smashing things, I suppose. So third, I think we've got it. But it has been a pretty big struggle between those two levels to attempt the same thing over and over again. Which hopefully this doesn't mean that when we get to the next tier we run into 3 or 4 levels that are really difficult for me personally. Because if there's a point where I struggle, there's almost certainly going to be a point for a lot of other people to struggle. So that's second. That gets us to Domination. And we can do that now. And I can't afford that, so... Whoa. Take this on. Go. Sure feels like a delay on the launch. It doesn't have that Mario Kart press A, start accelerating on the green to get a boost factor. I'm still really looking for a Mario Kart equivalent on PC. I suppose at this point in my life I'm looking for a Nintendo replacement for a lot of different games. Because since the Nintendo games are never coming to PC or not in any realistic time frame, finding equivalents that are potentially as good or perhaps even slightly worse, but at least playable, has become a growing goal as I've become more nostalgic for it. I imagine somebody will eventually do something that rips off Breath of the Wild, but then come to think of it, Breath of the Wild might just be a Far Cry game. I guess it's the little things that matter, how it feels, and what kind of story it's going to tell you. We've seen a decent number of Metroidvania clones come to PC, but very few Zelda, old school Zelda games or new school Zelda games. Very few platformers like Super Mario Brothers. There's a couple of Smash Brothers clones out that are trying to break into the scene and become popular. I'm not dominating any of these sections because I'm taking too long. These new cars I've unlocked have not helped. If anything, it feels like I've increased the difficulty on myself by unlocking cars. That sometimes happens in some games, is as you unlock new options, the opponents have the same options, and because the opponents are computer programmed artificial intelligence, they know how to use the more complicated and sophisticated machines or weapons better than you do. This is going on for kind of long. Well, on the third lap. Our target is 16 seconds. 16.65. And just crashed right into that. It's getting a little harder to keep my eyes on the ground, dude. there is a lot of fireworks and distractions in this game too. That's round 1, and that seemed really long. That seemed really long for one round. My fingers hurt from pressing the buttons down and pulling the triggers down so much. Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to DiRT Showdown. Let's continue. We're making progress through Champion, and then we'll take a little bit of a break after we do Champion, if we have enough time in this recording, and we will move on to the Joyride section, the free play section, and try some more of that. I've hit a stopping point, it seems, on this style of car with the big van, and I don't know why that would be the case. So this is a standard crash demolition derby thing. The thing to know about this area is these big wheels are solid and they will crash into them. So we want to get as many points as possible without getting destroyed ourselves and without crashing. There's a little bit of mud on the ground. It's a little bit more difficult to find somebody to hit. The skin on this car is an AMD ad. Of course, I'm using an NVIDIA graphics card. Sad to say, NVIDIA GeForce video cards are just what they program games to. Particularly considering the Xbox One X and the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 all have a NVIDIA standard type architecture, and even the Nintendo Switch, while it has a older chip that's a more established architecture, it too is NVIDIA. So the only people that particularly are hot right now on Anthem cards are people that are cryptocurrency mining. And even at that point, I think that may have changed away from using video cards to using something else. I'm not even sure what they're using now.
Taking off the wing mirror. We're now in double points time.
Right.
Slam.
Oh. Well, I imagine the game has got some kind of system to make the second and third lap more important, even if you do have total domination. The water on the road and reflective nature, because of that, with all the fireworks and flashing lights at nighttime, has this track just not working for me at all. It's rather difficult to keep focus on it. Either that or I'm just falling asleep, which maybe that's the case too. Second position, another $16,000. If only it was real money. If only it was real money. So, next time we're got a pretty easy 8-ball. I imagine we can do that, and then the championship race. If for some reason we couldn't do this 8-ball race, we would have to go back and try to do the eliminator again. That's your only two choices. If we ever run into a position where two things are too difficult to at least make third in, then that would be the end of our progress in this game. And then, so there's about 15, I would guess. 13 more levels here, I'm assuming. And 2 more here. And after we finish that, we'll go track out Yokohama Docks again and just see if we can find all the hidden packages or something. I'm still a little confused as to why more things aren't unlocked. Hitting the wrong button there. Well, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.